The Xenos, alien hunters, and its chamber militant, the Deathwatch, seek to put down an orc uprising on a distant planet. The dread mob of Zodgrod Wortsnagga, however, has something to say about that. It's Orks versus Inquisitorial Agents on this 40K in 40 minutes. Greetings, fans, and welcome. Your host, JT the Voice here, and we have a really interesting one for you today. James Mr. Initiative Jones has brought a dread mob of titanic proportions to square off against Mubin and the Community Deathwatch plus allies with an inquisitorial retinue full of all sorts of Imperial goodness.
I get to play against James and his orcs. This is actually the first time we're actually playing on channel in a 40K in 40 minute. This is gonna be insane.
I'm Mr. Initiative and I'm back to play Mubin. This game has been a long time coming. Apparently, Mubin has brought out the play on tabletop Deathwatch and wants to try to take on the orcs. Possibly one of the greatest orc generals of all time. Yours truly.
Mr. Initiative is bringing a dread mob to today's fight. He's got a mech with a custom Mega Slugga and Kill Saw, two more mechs, both with close combat weapons and custom Mega Sluggas, and Zodgrod Wortsnagga himself. Two 10-man squads of Boyz, four 10-man squads of Gretchin, and a 20-man, probably where Zodgrod's gonna rock, two Morkanauts, and a Gorkanaut. Simple as, that's for sure, but he's got bodies and some big armor for Mubin to chew through.
There's been a lot of Inquisition and anti-Xeno talk going on in the background here for a while, and to be honest, Mubin's kind of pushing my buttons right now.
I want to stop those orcs from pressing buttons. The only button that should be pressed is the Exterminatus one, and only I get to do that. Only the Inquisitors can, and the Inquisition. Not you, not the orcs.
Mubin has brought Inquisitor Greyfax, a Watchmaster Artemis, two 10-man Deathwatch kill teams, a Corvus Blackstar, a Vindicare Assassin, some Battle Sisters, a Callidus Assassin, an Eversor Assassin, Navy Breachers, an Immolator, and a Chimera. This should be an interesting matchup. Those kill teams can do a lot of cool stuff, but I'm expecting that the Corvus Blackstar and the Assassins will have to pull their weight if Mubin's got a chance.
This is a pure inquisitorial force, and it's gonna be a blast.
I have no clue what his list does. So, I'm too ignorant to fear it. So, headlong into the foe it is.
James is coming out, bringing out a dread mob, and you know what? I think it's time to hunt down some of these aliens, bring down that orc leadership, and, you know, stop him from pressing that button.
Our map today is Sweeping Engagement, a new Pariah Nexus step deployment mission with long edges, and our mission is Terraform. Players will be able to action on objectives in No Man's Land to score an extra 2 primary, so objectives are worth 4 victory points each, plus any terraforming to a max of 15 victory points per turn. The mission rule today is swift action, so battle line units that advance or fall back will be able to do actions. Both players will be playing tactical secondaries today.
James, this has been a long time coming.
Yeah, we haven't played in a long time.
We haven't played in a long time, but we also have never played on the channel. Let's get this party started.
Hell yeah. You got a 1.
I got a 2. I'm gonna attack. You're the defender this time.
Mubin has chosen to place his Navy Breachers in Strategic Reserve. He's got Greyfax with half of the sister squad. They've got the Melty Meltas, and they're in the Chimera. The other sisters are in his Immolator. Captain Artemis is with the kill team. They're inside the Corvus Blackstar. And the Watchmaster with the Beacon Angelus and their kill team are in Deep Strike. They're actually going to get to Rapid Ingress for free. Zodgrod is going with the 20-man Gretchin squad. Two 10-man Grots are going to go into Strategic Reserve. The Gretchin and a mech separate inside the Gorkanaut. That's the blue one. The other two mechs each join the 10-man squads, and they go inside the Morkanauts.
So I deploy first unit. 10 Grots right there on my home objective.
All right. Corvus Blackstar with Artemis and friends. It's in hover mode, baby.
This is the big 20-man mob of Grots, led by Zodgrod himself.
All right. Mr. Assassin, he's just gonna perch himself up here.
This is my Gorkanaut. Inside, it has 10 Grots and a mech.
Throw the Immolator down over here.
Sure, makes sense. He has the Mega Zappy up. And then there's the mech.
I'll throw down the Chimera with Greyfax and friends. Good old Eversor. I'm just gonna hide it behind this building right here. I've got one last model to deploy. Let me go get him real quick. It's time to put down my Callidus. My Callidus is gonna go right there.
That Callidus is hilarious.
We figured you'd appreciate that one.
No, that's funny.
So Callidus just hiding in the back there. See who goes first. Do you want to go first?
The beauty of Dread Mob is it's kind of flexible. You can go first or second. I have enough shooting on the table where if I go first, I should be just fine.
I'm really hoping James gets first turn, just so it forces him to move forward and gives me a little bit of tactical advantage to see and react and decide on what I need to kill. I actually want you to go first. Oh no. Hey!
I'm going first.
You're going first. All right. Good luck, buddy. Let's see how this goes. He doesn't have too many shots, and hopefully some of the stuff that I have that he can see will survive. This is going to be a lot of bullets, though. It's a lot of DACA.
Turn 1, scout move. James, take it away.
We're going to use our scout move to slide over in behind this building. Away from flamers.
This episode is brought to you by Magnet Baron. Magnet Baron is your go-to source for anything magnetic. Whether it be Warhammer, Age of Sigmar, Star Wars Legion, X-Wing, or any other game, Magnet Baron probably has the magnets you need. They even have prepackaged kits for your favorite models. Whether it be disc magnets, block magnets, sphere magnets, or ring magnets, Magnet Baron has got you covered and in the strongest triple-coated N52 neodymium available. If you need a magnet for your next project, make sure to check out magnetbaron.com, and don't worry if you're not in the USA, they ship worldwide. Now, back to the action.
Are you going to declare a war now, or are you going to just...
Whoa!
Attaboy!
Both players tick up to a command point. James can advance a charge this turn thanks to the Waaaaagh, plus he's going to have an army-wide 5-up invulnerable save. James has pulled Assassinate and Engage on all fronts. Gretchin give James an extra command point. He's up to 2.
All right, start stomping forward.
That Corvus Blackstar has a payload that I really would love to just, stop in his deployment zone. That would be great. And the Immolator's Flamers are not to be trifled with. That is almost a guaranteed CP Overwatch every turn as long as that thing's on the table. So that is going to be priority 1. If I can get it off the table, I will line up this second Morkanaut to pump some shots into his Corvus if possible. If not, we will focus the Immolator out.
Well, before those grots get any closer, we're going to Overwatch with the Immolator. Got to use that Flamer. I'm going to spend my 1 command point, Overwatch, 2d6, the good old -1 to wounds.
5-up invul. I made 0.
Perfect.
So that is 6 dead.
Gorkanaut advances. James uses Super Fuel Boiler for 1 command point. He's down to 1.
This mech is actually going to jump out.
Woo!
Back here. Out of line of sight. Shooting phase.
Where do you want to start the party off?
Morkanaut back here. He only has line of sight to the Immolator tank. So we'll start things off with the custom Mega Zappa.
The orangey Morkanaut shooting the Immolator. Sustained hits from hitting the button.
Plus 3 shots with blast.
Woo.
4s. You do.
All right, I feel 2.
Take 6.
Down to 5.
And a twin big shoots.
That's fine. 3 ups. Oh, still fail 2.
No hazardous damage.
Gorkanaut into the Immolator tank.
Yep. Button.
A 3, so that means I have lethal this time.
Yep.
Deathstorm Mega Cannon.
Yep. 4 ups. Cool, I take 1 damage.
2 rocket launchers.
Woo!
5s.
Cool boy.
Oh no, there goes the Immolator. That is a lot of shoes to get sucked up, though. I'm not sure what else he's got left.
1 dead sister. Boop. I'll take it. All right. Okay, so we're in business. The Immolator is gone. Let's go into the last Morkanaut.
Yep.
Oh, here he is. DACA for 1 command point. Full of rerolls to wound and lethal hits, but hazarded with all its weapons. But he could kill the Blackstar or himself.
Let's just go right into the good stuff.
Okay.
So let's start with the big Zappa.
Zap away.
5 shots. Hitting you on 5s.
Okay.
The reroll.
Right.
4s.
I make 2 of them.
Nice. 3 damage.
He's down to 11.
Blackstar down to 4 wounds, and the Morkanaut makes all of its hazardous checks.
Oh, I'm fine. We got 1 charge.
The good old grottos and friends.
Grots into the Sisters of Battle.
It's okay.
That is a 10.
Jeez, let's go.
Super Grots charge in.
That is the only charge I'm going to make. So
Okay.
let's just get right into that. Zodgrod has 6 attacks because it's the Waaaaaghs.
Okay. 2s. 5s. Goodbye, ladies.
26 attacks.
Nice. Oh yeah, no, there's no way she lives. Yep, there goes the sisters. Saw that coming. Callidus is gonna make Zodgrod pay for this. They decided to pile in, so now let's get rid of that warlord.
Sisters are dead. The Callidus is tagged after the fact. She could take down Zodgrod, and she does. Ruh-roh, Shaggy. Still, the damage is done.
End of the fight phase. Callidus is gonna do Callidus things.
Okay.
She rolls a dice, and she gets to fall back that many inches.
Cool.
Got the 4.
This is-
If she's more than 3 inches away from an enemy unit at the end of your enemy's fight phase, she can also just disappear off the board and come back down later. This gives her a chance to escape and be the slippery assassin that she is.
James discards Assassinate and picks up Engage at all fronts for 2 on to Mubin's turn 1. A dead Immolator is a good start, and a dead sister squad will help the Orc cause, but losing Zodgrod is not a good thing this early. Still, he's somewhat pinned Mubin in his deployment zone, and he's got a lot of meat inside those mechs mid-table. How will King Julian respond? Mubin's going to use Führer tactics for his mission tactics, gaining sustained hits on all of the Deathwatch weapons, and Watchmaster Artemis already gives the unit lethals, so this could be a really important damage turn. Mubin draws Cleanse and Area Denial. Oh boy!
Do have a Battle Shock stake. Corvus Blackstar.
Yep.
No, fails it. I've got Cleanse, and I've got Area Denial. To be honest, that Morkanaut in the middle looked like a big target anyways. Now I just have more reasons to kill it. He's gonna go there, and he's gonna zoom there.
Oh boy, here comes the Blackstar and its payload of pure death. I have a feeling this Morkanaut is not long for this world. It is going to have to face down a lot of anti-Xenos guns, followed by a couple of multi-meltas from those sisters. It's not looking good. Hopefully my 5-up invols can hold.
One more. Greyfax and the sisters pile from the Chimera.
The Vindicare is gonna drop down.
Callidus has redeployed back into the Orc zone.
Let's start the Boom Boom Fire Party. The Callidus is gonna fire at the unit on your home objective.
Oh, the Callidus kills a Gretchin only.
It's the Eversor.
Eversor?
Into the Groth standing right in front of him. 2s again.
Make none.
2 Grotto's dead. Let's go with the Blackstar. Into the good old Morkanaut right in front of him.
Yep.
With the missiles.
Gotcha.
That's a wound.
Nice.
82, 3 damage.
Whee! Yeah! No, he doesn't.
Takes 3 damage. Next up, we're gonna shoot with Artemis and friends. Let's start with the good old frag cannons. See how many we get. Seriously, that 1 dice every time.
Yep. So fishing for lethals.
Mubin really pounding into the Morkanaut with all he's got. He really needs to take it down, or at least make it hurt to the point that James can't risk hazardous button pressing.
The 2 Infernus heavy bolters. 3s.
3 4-ups. Fail 1. Down to 11.
It's gonna be 3s and 6s with lethal and sustained.
Hit.
Rerolling all hit rolls though.
Yeah.
And then 6s.
3-ups.
Command reroll, a 3-up save succeeds. That saves Mubin from getting a +1 to hit from Greyfax's unit, but 1 command point on grenade strips 3 wounds off it anyway, and now the multi-meltas take it down. Mech takes a single wound getting out of the dead vehicle, but that's it.
Charging.
Charge time.
We're gonna start with the...
Yep.
Callidus is gonna be trying to be a little sneaky here and go for that home objective. Let's see if she can make this charge. Callidus, go!
Roll 3.
There's a 6.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a 2.
The Callidus really did nothing this turn. I mean, she flamed 1 Grot dead and failed her charge.
Eversor.
3.
Eversor charge succeeds.
I don't have any CP, so go ham.
Let's see if we can get some dice here. 2s.
Just 5-ups.
Yep.
Because we're wawing this turn. I saved 3, so 4
Not
die.
bad. 4 die.
Oh wow, the Eversor has only killed 4 Gretchin, but takes 3 wounds back. Ruh-roh, Shaggy.
That Eversor has a single wound left. This is going to be a little bit of a problem because there's probably pistols coming.
Ooh, battle round 1, low scoring round, but that's fairly typical of Pariah Nexus. There's an absolute malfunction at the junction in the mid-table, and the flanks are exposed. This is going to be a real interesting round 2.
Yeah, let's just get into 2 and see what happens.
All right, round 2. Let's see how this goes. There's a lot of orcs on this table, and there's a lot more that are about to probably hop out of these Gorkanaut and Morkanauts. This could be bad.
James has pulled Cleanse and Establish Locus, evidently doable, both of them. 12 points on primary to go up to 14-0.
These secondaries, as much as I hate doing actions, are kind of doable.
Gretchin pull him an extra command point, he's up to 2.
Then the unit inside will bail out. So my plan for this round is to bully that big unit of Space Marines in the middle of the table, hopefully to death. We're going to push for the center of the table. If I can pick that squad up this turn, I will be in a very, very good position.
Mubin chooses to Overwatch here, not a bad choice at all. Those heavy flamers can do work.
6s, 3 die.
Yep, still got the rest of the guns.
Whoa, 7 of 10 boys killed. Youch!
This guy's just gonna move 8.
Run away, little grottos, run away. Flee.
Those guys go down there.
Reserves are in. Incoming rapid ingress for free thanks to the enhancement on the Watchmaster right in James's deployment zone.
This mech here is going to touch this Morkanaut. It will have +1 to hit. This mech will pat this guy, telling him he's also a good boy, so +1s to hit. Okay, let's just get straight into the shooting phase now.
Gretchin cleanse on James' left flank, camera right, and mech will terraform.
Brats over here are going to fire into the Callidus.
Gretchin shooting the Callidus, no joy.
Yeah, she's good.
Nice. This Morkanaut, let's roll and see what he gets first.
So hitting the button.
He has sustained. The big Zappa into there.
Into the flyer.
Into the flyer. Everything else into the Marines.
Keep in mind, flyer does still have stealth.
Yep. D6 +3 into the Blackstar.
Morkanaut tries to down the Blackstar, again no joy.
Now we'll shoot all his other stuff into the Marines. This is the Twin Link Big Shooters.
Into the Deathwatch kill team now, 3 of them are dead.
Hazardous rolls.
All right.
Good on both.
Oof.
We're gonna go into this squad
big
now.
squad?
They have a mech, so let's see what they do.
Ooh.
They have sustained. So yeah, we'll do rocket and custom Mega Slugga right here, and
Okay.
everything else into the Sisters of Battle. Rocket first. Nothing. Custom Mega Slugga, I believe, is a D3. Just one.
Okay.
And then all the pistols.
3s. Oof. Still failed 3 of them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's just a Gork.
He's gonna put his big shooters into the Eversor Assassin.
Yep.
Everything else into the squad of Marines.
Yeah, fair enough.
It is a lethal hits. Hitting him on 4s.
Command point on Daka Daka Daka, pushing it for full rerolls to hit. 9 wounds, that is 1 dead Eversor. The kill team now, and they are only 3 remaining, plus Watchmaster Captain Artemis. Oh, rockets have wiped the squad out and left Captain Artemis on a single wound.
I believe that is 6 weapons.
Oh boy.
Hazardous roll, 3 times 3, my goodness. He's got a command reroll, one of those. He's out of command points, but takes 6 wounds on that model. That is rough.
Still does 6 damage to himself. That's pretty nifty. He's doing damage to himself when I don't have to.
Charge time.
Yep.
This small unit is going to charge those Sisters of Battle.
Okay.
3-man Orc Boy squad charges the Blackstar and the Sisters. They are in. The full 10-man squad charges Captain Artemis and the Blackstar. They're in.
The Gorkanaut will attempt to charge into the Blackstar. It's pretty long, but we shall see.
The Gorkanaut makes it in with a 10. Some serious charges mid-table. Mubin is in trouble.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Small squad of orcs go into the sisters.
Breeze. Oh boy.
No.
Down to using the cherub for a free reroll, and they are still gone. Mech chopping Greyfax, and she tanks it.
Boys fight. We'll just quickly get those over with into the Blackstar.
Blackstar takes 2 wounds from the boys.
Let's just start with the big chop and knob. 3s.
Nice.
Ooh.
Watch Captain Artemis is dropped for now. He could potentially stand back up. Gorkanaut sweep attacks with extra AP on critical wounds could down the Blackstar.
Okay, so actually, I'm gonna sweep.
And he does! Down goes the Corvus Blackstar. That's a lot of guns that Mubin just lost. Does Watch Captain Artemis stand back up on a 2-up?
Artemis, buddy, you just need to roll a 2.
Roll 1, Mubin. Sorry. Sorry, dude.
Goodbye, Artemis.
Oh no! He does not!
Artemis, come on, man. It was a 2. Callidus, just gonna disappear back to the ether and come back later.
At the end of my turn,
You did some crumpins.
I did some crumpins.
One objective is cleansed for 2 though, and established locust for 4. James has also started the terraform action on the right side. That is an amazing turn for James. 20-0 as we head to Mubin's turn 2.
My turn, I'm gonna go up to 2 command points here.
Mubin's got no prisoners to add to area denial, which he discards for a command point to get behind enemy lines. Should be able to score that with the Callidus dropping back in.
For my tactics, I'm gonna go with Malleus tactics. I don't have battle shocks to take, so I'm gonna score 4 for primary. Let's start moving.
Kill team eyeing up the back of that Morkanaut.
This kill team is a problem. The rapid ingress has snuck them into my back door, and he has peeled almost half the wounds off of this thing with just shooting. And I see 2 big juicy Thunderhammers in here, not to mention the Watchmaster's big fancy glaive. This Morkanaut is in big trouble.
Vindicare is gonna shuffle over a little bit so he can see your mech, and we're just gonna try and pop him to stop him from doing any actions because we're not about that here.
Greyfax falls back and gets into that Chimera to give herself some protection. Chimera moves up to get some shots.
So end of movement, because everything else that has and can move has moved. The Callidus is just gonna drop behind that building.
Breachers look to end some Gretchin here.
That's it for all the movement stuff. Let's start shooting. I'm going to use my Watchmaster's reduced stratagem.
Using the grenade stratagem for free, thanks to the Watchmaster, does 3 mortal wounds on the Morkanaut.
I'm going to spend 1 command point on Kraken rounds.
That's going to give extra AP on the kill team guns. It gives him extra range, but he's close enough. He just wants to punch armor.
So I know I've got 2 frag cannons in there, and they are within rapid fire range for you. 2, 4, 6, 7.
T12. 5 up. I take it.
Okay, it's 2 damage. So these are all the bolters.
Okay.
More lethal, the better.
Oh, the Morkanaut is taking a ton of fire. It's down to 11 wounds.
Let's do the Chimera next. Hunter Killer from the Chimera into the Morkanaut. Everything else into the 4 guys that are left in the middle. Single Hunter Killer into the Morkanaut. Heavy Flamer.
Cool.
On a 4. That's a wound.
Take it.
Yep.
Chimera chewing up the orcs now. That squad is down to the knob, and the mech yet. Mubin's dice say nay nay.
Vindicare is gonna pop his once per game ability. So he gets +1 to wound. And if he wounds, it just becomes a critical wound, which means it becomes devastating.
Oh wow, Vindicare snipes out the actioning mech. That's another 2 for no prisoners.
So that denies you your terraform. The good old boys with the shotguns. The Imperial Breachers dumping everything into the grots in front of them. Bolt pistol. Oh, that hits. Still wounds, AP nothing. I still rolled a 6 though.
Kill a grot.
Cool, that's 1 grot dead. 4s and 2s for the regular shotguns.
Sure.
Reroll that 1 wound.
7 die. Going.
The heavy shotgun now. 2 wounds. Last gun that's left in there is the plasma. Point. 1.
Throw
that's
1 more.
2.
If you.
There you go, 2 wounds. Not las gun, plasma, sir. So we're gonna charge things now.
Okay.
Kill team first, into the Morkanaut.
Kill team charges the Morkanaut, succeeds. He's got heavy Thunderhammers in here. He can bring it down.
Let's go right into the punching. I'm gonna start with the Black Blades in that squad first.
He's got to bring down the Morkanaut and hope that it doesn't explode. If he doesn't, it could be lights out for him. Heavy Thunderhammer's doing serious work.
Just took 6, so I'm down 3.
These are all the close combat weapons. There's another 3. Yeah, one more. Throw that in there.
It's alive on a single wound! Can you believe this? If it died, Mubin would be able to move to the midboard and put those boys in a world of hurt, but one wound is ouch kabibble.
This entire time, of all the times he decides to make a 5-up save, it's when I need him dead. Yeah, you get a punch back.
-1 to hit because he is bracketed.
He is very bracketed.
Armor of Contempt on his kill team to try to save them from the Morkanaut's wrath. It sweeps them. 6 at an effective AP0, and the 2 AP3s, and Mubin can't make a saving throw. Oh no! The mech was stopped from doing the terraform action by the Vindicare, and the Morkanaut has lived with a single wound, but is this the beginning of the end? Mubin has absolutely closed the gap here. 4 points primary, 7 secondary. It's only 20-11 as we head to James's turn 3.
The story of this game is
His Gretchin have failed Battle Shock. The Morkanaut passes Battle Shock. He's got no prisoners and area denial. He can score both. Another 12 on primary sees James up to 32. Gorkanaut is healed up by the mech. He's back to 14 wounds, and the Morkanaut goes back up to 4.
and he's gonna run towards your Callidus.
And try to punch it.
These Grots are also gonna move. The Gronks.
Run, little grottos, run.
These Grots are also gonna go. This guy is going to move towards your tank.
Yep.
They just kind of shuffle back a bit. These guys are gonna move. Shooting phase. Gorkanaut.
Sustained hits from the Gorkanaut, that poor Vindicare Assassin.
Let's just start with the Dap Storm.
Roll away. 4-up involves.
Okay.
He has a wound left.
2 rockets. A rocket. 5s.
Put that there for now.
1 hit, but it is sustained. 2s.
Vindicare just took all the shots from the Gorkanaut, but barely died. That's good news. It doesn't have anything else to shoot at.
Let's do this Morkanaut. It's firing everything into the unit in front of it. Blast weapons go over here.
Into the Chimera. Yep.
Yep. He has lethal hits. Right, Zappa. Let's do the Zappa.
Make one, fail one. Damage.
5 damage.
Woo! 6 wounds left.
And then we'll do the big shooters now.
Skipping dice every time. Nope.
Kill team is still up and standing strong.
2 gets hot rolls. I'm good.
Doesn't care.
You know what? I am going to shoot him into that tank. Speaking of which, what does he get? He gets lethal. D3. 5. Uh-oh.
The Chimera finally goes down and explodes, and it takes 3 mortals off the Gorkanaut.
Let's charge. He charges into your,
Callidus?
Or the Callidus.
Coming for the Callidus.
These Grots are going to charge into your...
So first squad.
Boys, charge the kill team. They're in.
This unit of boys will charge into them. I can do that. Grots will take a shot at her.
Gretchin, charge Greyfax.
Oh yeah. Rendered.
Cool. So Orc Boys it is. Let's see what their buff is. Ooh, extra AP.
On critical wounds. Oh no.
We'll start with the regular guy with the rocket.
Kronk.
8 Orc Boys.
On a 0 command point Armor of Contempt for the Watchmaster, he's going to reduce incoming AP by 1.
Taking the 3s on him because he's already wounded. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Living. Living.
Wow.
Come on. Ah, there
Got
he
him on the
goes.
last wound. And then give me 2 at AP3.
4s.
Yep.
Nope. Rolls double 1s.
Command reroll. No, still fails.
Mubin's dead.
And then the kill saw.
That hits.
Hits. 2 to wound. Yep.
You're taking on that frag cannon over there. Nope. He's dead.
Yeah, as I suspected, the kill team still has all of its good close combat efficiency left behind. It's not looking good for these boys, but they're a speed bump and they're scoring me points. Grot's over against
Into Greyfax.
Greyfax.
Gretchin into Greyfax now, and she lives without fear.
Yeah, we're gonna go with the Deathwatch squad.
Kill team into the Morkanaut. Can he down this?
Black Blade first with his 4 attacks.
No, you don't
No.
switch. You roll 1s again.
Now need 6s on these.
Statistically, they should roll
There's
1s.
another 6.
5s. I make 1, down to 2.
Gonna see if the Watchmaster can take all the glory here.
Oh, you'll have to get charged to Lance?
Yeah, I gotta reroll all hits. Then winning on 6s. AP2.
I make 2.
He
Does
gets
he
the
blow
3
up?
now.
He does! Finally! Down goes the Morkanaut.
This kill team has done what it needs to do. It's finally taken out that Morkanaut, but boy, that was a lot of work.
Morkanaut the Everlasting did his best, but he is finally dead.
And then Greyfax, because that's all that's left.
Greyfax manages to kill 2 Gretchin, but James has got a huge lead.
And I would also like my Callidus back.
He's got 2 on area denial, 4 for no prisoners. It's 38-11 as we head to Mubin's turn 3.
Now I'm going up to a command point at the start of my turn here. I need secondaries.
Mubin's pulled assassination and overwhelming force. He can max this for sure. Insane bravery using on the kill team. They can fall back, shoot, and charge thanks to the Watchmaster.
This is definitely a better secondary pull. I've got overwhelming force and assassination. He's got units on objectives, and he's got a mech on that objective as well. That mech's just a double point for me right there. I'm gonna have to assassinate, bring the Callidus in, and we're just going to go for all the precision and just get him out of here.
Mission tactic this turn will be Pergatus tactics. Critical wounds will have precision for his kill team. No points on primary this turn, but he's got secondaries he can score.
We are gonna advance with the Breachers, because that's it for command phase. I used Insane Bravery. I don't need a Battle Shock here. So let's do this. 5 inches. Run, Breachers, run. Kill team is gonna fall back. Just
Kill team falls back. The conniving runs throw scrap at Mubin, and the Gretchin run away.
run, little grots, run.
That's what they do.
Callidus is just gonna pop in the back, just 9 inches away from your unit. Movement's done. Shooting phase.
Breachers are up to terraform with an advance thanks to the swift action mission rule.
And then let's start some actual shooting. I'm gonna start with the Callidus.
Okay,
Callidus going for the character here in that squad.
makes sense.
Deuce.
The mech is sniped out. That is 5 points for movement on assassinate and a kill for overwhelming force.
Watchmaster does have his Vigil Spear.
Okay.
He's just gonna take a couple shots into the boys in front. 2 shots.
Yep.
That's it for my shooting.
Yep.
Let's charge. The
ahead.
Callidus for the charge. We're gonna go for a long bomb charge here.
Callidus declares a charge and fails.
Over to the kill team.
Kill team charges. James overwatches them with the boys.
Don't you do it.
No joy.
Just barely make it in.
They don't even make base. They're just near me.
And then they're gonna start swinging. So starting with the Black Blades.
Ooh, the kill team is chopping up the boys. They are gone. That is no good for James, and that is more overwhelming force for Mubin.
The Deathwatch did what Deathwatch needed to do. Dear Grots want to try and kill poor Greyfax.
Oh, yeah.
The Gretchin punch up Greyfax, but good. She smacks back and kills a few more. 2 Grots, 2 run herds, that's all that's left. Max secondaries for Mubin that turn, 10 points. He's still down by 17, but he's not out of this yet.
This turn went well. I'm managing to score my secondaries. I'm getting good secondary scores here. I'm just not getting onto these primaries. I've got to put them off and get there.
James has pulled Storm, Hostile, and Defend Stronghold. That 3 is almost an automatic. Battleshock passes on Mubin's home objective. That gives James a massive 15 on primary.
4 units on objectives. Can I roll 1 4 up on 4 dice? Well, let's just get right into it.
Gretchin get into the Gorkanaut in the mid-table.
These Grots shuffle over to here. Just trying to maintain a little
Little something.
semblance of hiding. Sorry, the mech touches him.
Mech heals that Gorkanaut back up to 15 wounds.
Oh yeah, these Gretchin are going to terraform.
Okay.
2 Grots left.
Yeah.
Pistols. 1 hit.
Bang.
Gretchin shoot Greyfax in the face. She saves.
Gorkanaut fires everything into
The Watchmaster.
the
and friends.
Watchmaster and friends.
Gorkanaut unloading into the Watchmaster with Daka Daka Daka. Full rerolls, pushing it. he will have hazardous, but this could end the game one way or the other. Free rights of battle for armor and contempt.
Start with the big Deathstorm Mega Shooter. All the bullets. 30 shots. Reroll.
It's just the Watchmaster left.
Okay.
That Gorkanaut's Gatling gun is absolutely vicious.
Rocket launchers.
Rockets! He has 2 wounds left. How many hazard rolls?
Big gun. 2 twin link big shooters.
Oh, come on!
2 rockets. There's
Ooh,
one.
there's one.
The flamer.
So just 3. Down to 12.
Let's charge.
Get him.
That is an 8.
And this is where he tanks all your hits, and then he stabs you in the foot.
So the stinking Watchmaster survives my shooting phase. I'm gonna charge into him. And you know what? Just for fun, let's tank shock him. I've got some CP to spare.
Just the Watchmaster tank shock with the Gorkanaut, and he pastes him. Oh my!
That's a squished Watchmaster. Yikes. Go, Greyfax, go! Kill them all! You just need to kill these run herds. It's something you at least clear off the home objective here. I command reroll. Into a 1. Nope, you left one alive. All right, I see how it is. One of the run herds live.
3 hits. 3s.
Still takes the damage.
Down to 1.
Mubin's breachers do complete the terraform action, so he does have that going for him.
That is the end of my turn. I have Defend Stronghold running, and then I had Storm Hostile. Yeah, I'm gonna chuck it. I don't get a command point though.
I'm gonna get 1 command point at the start of my turn.
On to his turn 4 now. He's got Defend Stronghold and Establish Locus. Greyfax is battle shocked, however.
Greyfax survives only to become battle shocked on the turn that you draw Defend Stronghold. If that isn't some of the worst luck I've ever seen, I don't know what is.
He does score 6 points on primary, 53-27.
The breacher's gonna advance. They're gonna just try and get away from that Gorkanaut. Whopping 5. I'm gonna try and protect these breachers. They've managed to terraform. They've managed to score me a primary. It's just gonna come down to trying clawing at all these little points where I can.
Trying to hide inside the building from the Gorkanaut.
And Callidus needs to come down.
Callidus will establish Locus.
We go into fighting, because I've got nothing else to do this turn. Okay. Your runt herd gonna try and finish off Greyfax here?
Just Greyfax and the runt herd to fight. He misses, and she picks him up.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It's not really gonna help much, but she's just gonna hop over to that side. That's gonna end my turn.
Mubin discards Defend Stronghold as Greyfax is battle shocked and will not be able to score to the end of James' turn 5, and James scores his Defend Stronghold. Mubin is definitely hard up against it here as we head to the 5th and final turn. James has pulled Extend Battle Lines and Sabotage and has maxed out primary. He's at 50 on primary.
And these guys are just going to push back to the objective. Trundles back. That'll do.
Yeah, that'll do. Here, I'll throw them in there for you.
Grotz will sabotage this turn.
I'm gonna actually advance him then.
Ooh, big 6.
Gorkanaut will advance, spending Super-Fueled Boiler. That's going to give the weapons assault.
And he will shoot everything into the Callidus Assassin. He hits the button for...
Extra AP.
Let's see if the big gun just mows you down. I'm not going to reroll everything. I'm just rerolling 1s.
Mount. 4s.
Oh, wow, Mubin. You
Okay.
saved them all.
Okay.
Oh, but the rocket hammers into the Callidus, down to a wound.
Big shooters. 3s.
And she finally goes down. That is huge.
Now the Gorkanaut charges the squad in the building. And we tank shock. Take 2. Take 1.
Aha! Victory.
Whee. Oh, I forgot to see what he's doing.
Yep. Sustained.
Or 8, sorry. I lied.
How many 5-ups can I make? There's one dude left.
8, 1 guy left.
We're gonna keep the guy with the shield. All right.
thus ending my turn.
James will score extend battle lines. It's going to take him up to 72, and Mubin will not be able to stop James's sabotage. Mubin does draw his last 2 secondaries. He gets sabotage and recover assets. Sabotage will score him 6 points as he's got those Navy breachers to do it, but he doesn't have anything else to recover assets with. And that is going to end the game right there. Mubin will score sabotage with those Navy breachers at the end of his turn. That'll give him 27 points on secondaries. With his 12 primary, his 39 paint, 49. However, the Orks sit at 88, and that's your final. 88-49 for the Orks. Well played, gentlemen. Who knew Gretchin could be so effective? As a main force, the Inquisitorial Agents seem a difficult puzzle to figure out. As allies, maybe they'll fare better. I can't wait to see them, as such, in another battle report. Special thanks to this episode's sponsor, the Magnet Baron. Make sure to check them out at the link below, or go to magnetbaron.com for all your magnetization needs. And of course, a great big thank you to you for watching. If you like what we do, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. Or if you really like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. That's it for all of us here at the Play On Studios. On behalf of them, it's me, JT the Voice, saying, until the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe, play on!